and then like stretch it out and it'd be like, what? Unprofessional leaving your phone on, Colin. BBC? Furze! To celebrate the new series of Top Gear, BBC Worldwide want to loan you the Stig for a day. In return, they want you to build a vehicle for the Stig to test. Anything goes, but as a tip, Stig is most happy when he's making the slow fast. Hashtag #DER sponsored video. What am I going to do here then? So I've got myself a 1960s Dodgem, or bumper car, depending on what part of the world you're in. And this is going to be Stig's new ride. But you know, Dodgems are a bit slow normally, aren't they? So we need to make it fast. Like, scary fast. Now as you can see, this thing's a bit of a barn find. So as well as making it go fast, I've got to kind of make it look nice. But it's a 1960s Dodgem, so it's got a bit of character about it. And also the older ones, they've got a lot more depth in the front here to put an engine in, because the modern ones kind of go down to a bit of a point, and you ain't going to fit a very big engine in one of them here. So that's all good, but first job, got to get rid of the base. It's like cast, it's full of concrete, it's super heavy because, you know, when it's in the fair ride they're getting whacked into each other and they've got to not fall to bits. But it's not a bumper car anymore for the fair, it's going to be a fear-inducing speed machine. So we don't need that, so get rid of it. Messy old game, Dodgem converting. Right, that's got it to bits. Now we need to make a new version of that, and a lighter one. Here we go. One half of our new like tyre cradly thingamajiggy. Now I'm doing it in two parts because the tyres are quite tricky to get on, and I'm thinking that we can slide the tyre up over one and then kind of push the other one up to sandwich it and then clamp it together somehow. But yeah, we are. We've done one of them, haven't done the second one yet because we've run out of metal. Then we're going to get the body. And now I can see how much space and stuff I've got to fit in all the other little extra bits. So I've got like a go-kart rear axle with all the sprocket carrier, the brake disc and stuff. And now we can see where this is all going to go in the back here. There's not a lot of space, but that's not stopped me before. I've managed to put an engine inside a small horse. So this should be just as difficult. Okay, at last we have some form of chassis. I've got some fixed points now of which I can work off, because before I was kind of working in an egg and it was kind of hard to work out where everything was going to go. Now I've got like this steering system, which is it's not ideal because I've basically ended up making a trike, and if you want to make something fast and stable you don't make a trike, do you? But I've got no room, you know, to have two wheels that work independently. They'd be so close together that you'd end up pretty much with the system we've got now, so I thought we may as well just go with this. The rear axle, ideally I'd have liked the wheels further apart, but of course the further apart they are, the more inwards to the middle of the chassis they end up, and then of course the two wheels end up so close together that I'll end up just making like a chair with a rubber ring round it. Not very stable, not ideal, but you know, I'm working inside a Dodger and what else can I do? Now of course, next thing, engine. If we think what we're actually doing this for, this is for Top Gear and this is for the Stig to drive, and this is a person that drives supercars around a racetrack all day. So I don't want to put an engine in which fits and, you know, has enough power. I want to put something in way too much power, so this is a machine that he's got to tame. I mean, it's a freewheel thing anyway, so this is going to be scary at best. So I'm thinking, we go big, as I normally do. Let's slam one of these in it. Yes! 100 horsepower, that'll do. Oh, a minute. Seem to have burned the carpet. 4-cylinder sports bike, revs like a beauty, about 100 brake horsepower. The bike's good for about 150, so surely that's going to be enough power for old Stiggy boy. So, next job, get it all out and then work out how we're going to squeeze it into the Dodgem. Well, it fits in the gap. Now I just need to work out how we're going to hold it there, how all the drive is going to attach, and where Stig's legs are going to go. That's got the engine fixed in, so next job, got to do all the ancillaries, all the other bits and bobs which connect to the engine. Now we're going to start with the most inflexible one, which for me, I think is the exhaust pipe, because you know, you can move a hydraulic brake hose around pretty easy, but a big chuffing bit of metal is not so hard to bend round other bits and bobs, so you're going to start with this first. Now, the original exhaust pipe on the bike kind of went underneath the engine, but I haven't got any room to do that on this one, so I think we're going to have to kind of scoot it down the sides a little bit and then kind of tuck it up underneath, kind of where the tyre would be on the Dodger bit, and kind of terminate it somewhere around here. I'm not going to bother with a silencer at the moment because we haven't really got much room. There we are. So I think I'm going to cut these 4 separate pipes off here and then kind of keep the original manifold bits from the motorbike because I don't really want to be trying to remake them. And then just make it up as I go along, really. It looks like we're going full Furze stainless, doesn't it? And abandoning the original exhaust. Yeah. I would say that is an acceptable solution, Mr. Fuzzy Boy.
Loves Jennifer, 1994. Pleasantries, pet whites and 70 wet wipes. We've merely decided where we want to be. Now we're writing you free, and you think you're a bison, you prostitute python, along and adorned with the latest degree. Fuck off and live in a tree. Immunity denied, pleasantries aside. What are we turning the screws for? We were backing it north when we broke down in Helsinki.
That's them done. Pleased with that. Now we've just got to scoot it. What's that? It's not quite finished yet. You are a bit early. You're going to need some big ones for this one, I'll tell you that. Yeah. Anyway, I'll get on with it. Can you get us a 10mm spanner, Stig? 10mm? They're over there, hanging on the wall. You know the wall. You know walls. Funny old boy. It's all right. You just stand and watch. Don't you worry. I'll sort it out. He's gone. He's got bored. Right. How are we going to do this bit?
My friend, I thought that I could lay my trust beside you.
Yes.
Cause you were always there for me, that's where they find you. And now I'm not so sure, and I feel so
Yes.
dumb. Cause I totally discovered we always stuck together, and I hope that it would last. Those happy times at school, and I'm just bearing with
Get on there, boy.
And now I'm not so sure, and I feel
Bit.
so dumb. Cause I can't believe you. Yeah, she's with you.
Well, considering I don't have any engineering qualifications whatsoever, I'd say that exhaust pipe is a win. This thing is going to bark like you would not believe. Yes! Yes! Okay, progress is good. Got a chassis, got our engine mounted. Still lots to do though. We've got all the radiator, I've got the rear sprocket to finish setting up, we've got fuel tanks, we've got batteries, all in the next video. But of course, the new series of Top Gear is on TV now. If you want to see what it's all about, click on the box over here and watch the trailer. And then of course there's part 2 where we finish this bad boy off. That's down here in the other box. Right then. It's going to be good, isn't it? Oh, it's going to be lethal. It's going to be blooming lethal.
Yeah, she's with you. Yeah, she's with you. And I don't know what to do. Yeah, she's with you. Yeah, she's with you. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't.